I'm Lorna Lee, host of Entrepreneurs for a Change, and this video series explores lifestyle, business, travel. Now, today I'm going to look at the pros and cons of house sitting as a way to travel and do business in the short and long term. Now, one of the services that came across my radar is trustedhousesitters.com. There's a couple that I met in Chiang Mai who used trustedhousesitters.com to travel throughout Europe. And they both are involved in internet business. They have a dropship e-commerce store, and the guy is a programmer. So it was really exciting to discover the world of house sitting as a way to stretch out long-term travel and also be able to create an environment or have an environment where you can, work from home. So there's pros and cons to using house sitting services, trustedhousesitters.com being just one of a few. Some of the pros are you can radically reduce the cost of accommodation. So it's great because you don't have to pay hotel costs in the different locales that you're in. Chances are, if you are a house sitter, you will be exchanging your house sitting services for free or radically reduced accommodation, depending on, of course, the locale that you're in and basically how hot the housing market might be. Another benefit of using house sitting services is that you can drastically reduce the cost of your food. So if you were staying in a hostel or a bed and breakfast or some kind of hotel, even a business traveler's hotel, chances are you won't have access to a full kitchen, which means that you're going to be eating out a lot, and that's going to increase your cost of food. So if you're a house sitter, you'll have access to the fridge, the stove, the oven, all of the wonderful amenities of being at home, and so therefore you could go to the supermarket or the organic farmers market and just make your own food, which is much healthier and much more economic. Another benefit of being a house sitter is you will have access to dedicated internet and have a location where you can work for long stretches of time in a quiet location. So your office is no longer that really busy Wi-Fi cafe with cappuccino machines blasting in the background. You can basically work from the comfort of your home, away from home, and have client calls and just a lot of peace and quiet, which is a lot more supportive of concentration and creativity. Another benefit of using house sitting services is that you can actually travel for long periods of time, especially if you're a big fan of slow travel. So depending on the house sitting assignment, some of these assignments are for a week or two or even just a weekend, but some of these assignments can really stretch out for months, even a year or two. And this is especially the case for vacation homes as well, where the homeowner might not want to be in Costa Rica all year round, but they want someone that they can trust present in the house, taking care of things, taking care of the gardens. Maybe there's pets as well that need to be fed. So, house sitting is a great way to do slow travel if that's the kind of person you are. And then another benefit of house sitting is that you might have the wonderful companionship of a pet or more. Some disadvantages of house sitting include the limited flexibility around the location and the travel dates. So really the house sitting assignments are up to the host's schedule, and so you're going to have to fit in and figure out how you're going to get to the locale and how to make the dates work for you as well. So in some cases you might actually need a car if the house in question is in the countryside, for example. Another disadvantage of using house sitting services as a way to accommodate long-term travel is the fact that there's some work involved. It might involve everything from gardening, feeding the pet, which could be fun and cool, but you may need to know how to deal with the fuse box, or if something happens with the pipes, you're going to have to fix it. So it's important for you to determine what the responsibilities are and whether you're up to these responsibilities. Another disadvantage is the likelihood that there is going to be some cost to you. If you're house sitting in a really popular location like the San Francisco Bay Area, some of these house sitting jobs actually have rent. It might be radically reduced rent from, local market prices, but still you're paying a big, chunk of money for monthly rent. Or some of these, some of the homeowners might want you to pay for utilities as well, which, is totally reasonable. So it's up to you to really look at the details of the house sitting assignment and decide whether or not it's a fit. One thing that you're going to have to do, which will improve your chances of getting assignments, is to get a police report or a police background check done to send as a supporting document to the homeowners when you apply for a house sitting assignment. So, that's it for today. These are the major pros and cons of house sitting as a way to power a long-term lifestyle business travel. For more travel tips, please visit us again at entrepreneursforchange.com, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!